watching here is the Blind River municipal staff checking for potholes and hazards. Now, you wouldn't know it from above here, but they're driving by potholes that need repair right now. I'm driving by counselors' houses and usually where the repair is happening. Let's have a look. So they're around the corner. There's some more potholes here. Let's see if they stop. And nope. Nope, they just keep driving across. So the issue I have is this is a lot of wasted time. These guys are going to be seen in another video that I do just a couple days later, same week, I believe. Within a week, anyway. I believe it's the same week. And they drive around the same neighborhood, doing absolutely nothing. I think they fix like a couple potholes, but they leave a lot more than they fix. So they look like they're gonna do something. They must slow down. Oh yeah, I don't know, there's nothing to look at there. Like there's no hazards. They're just looking at someone's house. I don't know. Not sure what exactly these guys are up to. They're not doing a whole lot for the taxpayer. And that's really the purpose of this video. I mean, it's unfortunate that these guys are wasting time because they've caught my attention. And when you caught my attention, well, it's hard for me to ignore you now. So I'm gonna watch you, potentially. And if you're committing crimes, I'm probably gonna catch you because you've caught my attention. So if you're committing crimes, if you're stealing, you know, you probably don't want to be like these guys and the town staff making up things and lying and even in some cases creating town records that are just absolutely ridiculous. In one case, one of the town staff was caught committing a criminal offense in the email. So I responded saying, if you want to keep the email the way it is, that's a criminal offense. And they just changed the email. So the existing email is still there, which is completely a criminal offense. So anyway, that's the boss of these fellas. Now they're heading down the road. They drive slow, so it looks like they're doing something, but they're actually not doing really much. What they do in bigger centers, and I've seen them do it here as well, is what they actually do is they have someone go around and they mark the potholes. Makes a whole lot of sense, you know, saves a lot of time, a lot of money. The amount of time and resources that have gone into the repair of these roads. And the date of this is just October. Today, while I'm recording this and setting this up, is in late November, okay, November 28th. The road crew was around again today, and they failed completely, miserably on the quality of work that they did was poor, and B, they failed in getting the potholes, like actually getting all of the potholes. So I have nothing against these guys as guys. I just have something against us as taxpayers paying for an absolute waste of resources and a waste of time. Here we are in a town where we can't afford a splash pad. We can't afford a swimming pool. We're struggling financially. We're millions and millions and millions of dollars in debt due to poor, pathetic, negligent financial decisions. We are the definition of bankrupt. The town cannot meet its future financial obligations. And we've got Huey and Dewey driving around here every few days, filling the same potholes. Like something's got to change here, or we're gonna be so broke as a town. And I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I saw these guys get out and start fixing a pothole, I was in shock. I couldn't believe it. And what you see, like all of the dark area on the road, I'm sure you've been on roads and not like that's not good road. That whole thing probably needs to be repaired completely. So, I mean, what are we doing here other than paying these guys approximately $100 an hour a piece to really burn our cash? I know the old foot move around method there works pretty good. I think what they do is they actually kick the material off into the shoulder rather than, pick it up and put it into the back of their truck, which the idea is they're supposed to recycle the material, so it's kind of defeats the purpose, I guess, if they're kicking the material into the ditch. Anyway, it's just there's been such poor management for such a long time, and literally the taxpayers are completely freaked out to speak up about guys like this. Like, look at that. Like, there is such a void of asphalt that is needed. And, like, why do these guys not have a automatic tamper? How, if they just went out half as much, give them a little automatic tamper. I believe you're supposed to put a little water on there too. I mean, I'm no expert, but a little water, a power tamper, I think the results are going to be a lot better. But I guess if the purpose is to not repair the road and burn our cash, this is really good for that, definitely. That's what I see a lot of here. And it's not just this video. Like, I'm going to be sharing more videos of the same guys in the same neighborhood, in the same truck, fixing the same potholes or missing the exact same potholes. And quite honestly, it's frustrating, and where they choose to fix the potholes are generally either in front of an elected official or a relative of an elected official, or someone that they just like a little bit more. So you'll find massive potholes in funny areas and repairs in areas that just don't make sense. Because what's happened is, again, we've had such poor management for such a very, very long time that things have boiled over, essentially. And, you know, quite frankly, just the pace at which these fellas work, I mean, again, I have nothing against these guys, but it just makes me really proud for my own work ethic, quite honestly. And yeah, it's just really poor management more than poor workers. I mean, I'm gonna give them that credit. These guys that, you know, you don't have the right manager and you don't have the right material. I think if you guys just had your boss come out and hang out with you for one day, I think you'd learn a lot. But actually work. Pick up the tamp. Ride in the truck with you boys. Understand how bad it is out there. You know, you got guys with drones now filming us work. Like when we pull ahead with the door open, we're not supposed to, boss. Like, it's not something big, but definitely not supposed to do that as a union man. We're getting caught on the video doing that kind of stuff, which wasn't happening years ago. And I don't want to watch these guys when you're burning